Hi, Sagittarius. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Patty Boyle at the Healing Room, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I know I took a hiatus. It was rather lengthy, and I do apologize for those who are waiting for the next set of videos to come out that didn't. But in the interim, I was actually able to put together an online tarot course, and you get a certificate at the end of it, so you become a certified tarot card reader. It's very affordable. It's only $49.99, and it entails several videos and a PDF that's sent to your inbox. Once you click on the link below that takes you to my website, at the services tab, you look down, you click on that PayPal button, and then I generate that course to you within 24 hours. So that being said, I'm going to be doing love and money. I've tweaked my channel a little bit. And this is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. And these are general readings, so they may or may not apply to you. But I am a firm believer in synchronicity. I do not believe in coincidence. So if you've been guided to this material, to this video, that means you will at least get one small nugget of information that will either put you on path, keep you on path, or just give you a little extra guidance that you've been seeking. Again, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising under the sign of Sagittarius. I suggest you look at all three aspects of your astrological chart because you'll get a more comprehensive view. I also did readings for myself to find out how I should change this channel, and my divine helpers let me know that they wanted me to bring in these cards here. Now, these are called Ascension cards. All right, Diana Cooper created these, and for all of you who are familiar with what we're going through right now, which is the Ascension, these cards give you kind of a benchmark of where you're at and things that you can do to make the transition more seamless. For those of you who aren't familiar, we'll briefly go over it before I pull a card from this deck for you guys. In addition to that, in celebration of this wonderful time of year, because I'm such a Halloween zealot, have our Halloween deck here. Now this is by Kipling West, and this is actually a standard tarot card deck. It just has different images, and I'm going to actually pull one card for any additional information they have to give to you guys. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to our and just to let you know, if you want a private reading with me, same thing, go down there, look, click on the link, take you to my website, and then you can click on, I have several different readings that you can choose from. Click on the PayPal button, and within 24 hours, at most 48, depending on how busy I am, I will generate the answers to your questions or categories. And again, I will send that to your inbox. Anyway, let's get started. So the first category I pulled for you guys was for love, okay? And the first card I got for you guys was the Ace of Fire. Now, the Ace of Fire translates in the Rider-Waite deck. I like to get this non-glare thing going on here. It's annoying. Is the Ace of Wands. So, okay, I'm going to read this two different ways. So if you're somebody who is currently partnered up with somebody, this means that there's actually going to be a new chapter. You guys are actually going to have an aha moment. Like, if this is for you, you've made a decision, or something's brought you guys closer, or maybe your partner's been telling you something for a long time and you were just like, you didn't get it, and suddenly you're like, wait, I get it. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, I'm totally going to not do that anymore, or I will do that for you because I feel like it's too much for you. But it definitely lets you know that this is guided information that actually encourages betterment and a more close union. So you may have had, like a rough patch of late, because the Six of Air is the Six of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck. And this means that there's been some rough patches. Maybe there's been arguing. Maybe there's been misunderstandings. Maybe there's been, I just don't get you. What this signifies is there's a breakthrough. You guys do get each other, okay? And this, the Six of Swords signifies going from rough waters to calm waters, okay? The extra card I pulled was the Knight of Air, which is the Knight of Swords. So this is a situation that will be rectified soon. If it hasn't already been rectified, if you guys haven't already said, oh my gosh, you know what, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you meant, but now I get it. It will be rectified by the end of this month, because I pulled the cards from now until the 31st of October. Also, this could signify, another way to read this would be, this could be the energy of you or your partner. With the Knight of Air, this is actually, astrologically, air is swords, and swords are the air signs, which are the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And so this could indicate either your partner is an air sign, or your partner has the energy of an air sign, which is somebody who's just really mentally agile, quick on their feet, very good at communicating with others, very cerebral. So this definitely could be your partner, and this is just letting you know that, your partner is actually in the process of also understanding you. This could also be you as a Sagittarius. Again, you can read the court cards in several different ways. And court cards either can be very depicting and just, that particular element within the zodiac, or it simply means that the traits of this particular knight apply to, it could apply to an earth sign or a fire sign. You may have those, you may be just like that also, because the zodiac is very complex, and it's not just sun sign. It's like, where's your Mercury, where's your Jupiter, it's very involved. So this is just letting you know that, in essence, this situation of having a rough run is about to end. And whether this is you or your partner, you guys are going to you're going to cut through the crap, with the sword. You cut through it, you get through it. And it's going to happen very fast, because this also is a card of rapid change, rapid advancement. Okay. Now, if you're somebody who's not in a relationship, one's on deck. Yes, yes, yes. Ace of Air. This is the hand of God coming through. Ace of Wands. This is God actually giving you a gift. All right. So take it, take it, take it. All right. Because I feel like you haven't had, you've had either a dry spell or maybe a run of bad, dates, or maybe you haven't even gone out there. It's going to get better because you've had a dry spell, or you haven't had much luck with dating. That's about to change. And the person is either going to be an air sign. All right. Again, as I was saying before, mentally agile, quick on their feet, quick talkers. They really relate to other people very easily, very friendly, or this could be somebody who carries those traits. They could be another sign. They could be another element in the zodiac, but they will be very witty. You'll have nice banter. You'll enjoy their company, and it's going to happen quickly. So it's very good news. All right, now let's get to our finances. All right, so for finances, the first card I pulled was the Star card. Now, the Star card is a wonderful, wonderful card. This card means this is your path. You are on path, okay? This also signifies a new opportunity that's come to you, or that will be coming to you by the end of the month. And this new opportunity is something that you said you were going to do. It's written in your soul contract. It's, part of your theme of why you're here. All right. Sometimes with the Star card, we're a little nervous because maybe we haven't done it before, or it's brand new to us. So we have some fear, which is signified by the card that I pulled underneath, which is Eight of Air, which is feeling like you're afraid to move forward, afraid to take action. Take action, take action, take action. God is on your side. Your spirit guides and angels, anybody that you're connected to, anybody that you, connect with across the veil, they are literally helping you. The wind is at your back here, all right? This is not happenstance that you received this opportunity, all right? And don't doubt yourself, all right? This is something you are going to be really good at, okay? Be confident, follow your heart, and don't listen to the peanut gallery. The Eight of Swords always means, taking into consideration too many ideas from other people, too many expectations from other people. This is basically, you can do this. This is actually, it's going to be easier for you than you think, this new opportunity. Or this could also be an opportunity for you to start your own business, or maybe you've got a promotion at work, or maybe, you know, if you're somebody who's not working, maybe this is something you're going to be the leader in some capacity, and maybe you've never been, you know, you've never run anything before. You're a natural leader. It's going to work out, okay? And the extra card I pulled for you guys is the Two of Earth, which is a Two of Pentacles, which signifies robbing from Peter to pay Paul. So it means that you've been successfully juggling your money, but I feel like you're not going to have to worry about juggling money anymore. I feel like things are going to change, and they just want you to be hopeful and optimistic and know that you're not going to have to juggle forever, and that instead of robbing Peter to pay Paul, you know, Paul's going to get money without you having to take from anybody. You know, you won't have to like bob and weave with your bills anymore, because the Star card is a major, and a major is always something that's written in your soul contract. It's who you are. It's what you wrote down. It's what you wanted to experience. And the Star is such an auspicious card that it means great things are in store. Okay. All right. So now let's pull an Ascension card. Now, just to briefly go over what the Ascension entails for those of you who are not familiar. The Ascension is, right now, the universe, the Earth, is moving up to another level. We have been living in 3D, the third dimension, 3D, for a very, very long time. And now Gaia, Mother Earth, is moving to another level. It's 5D, the fifth dimension. Now, to graduate to the fifth dimension, there's a requirement. We're not able to carry in our person, in our auric energy, any heavy vibration, because the fifth dimension is lighter and higher. Any old stuck energy of shame, of guilt, of rage, you know, of loathing, that's stuck in your person. Okay, this could be something that's been stuck since you were a child, from a past life. It could be something that happened, you know, a few months ago. But if you didn't move the energy in and out of you, if you didn't express how you felt and you just stuffed it, it becomes part of you. And unfortunately, what happens with that is if you don't express it in some way, shape, or form, it festers, and some people can actually get sick from it. So essentially what you want to do is find a safe, healthy way to release this energy. You know, maybe journal, maybe write, maybe go up to that person and talk to them directly, maybe text them, email them if it's caused from somebody, or if the person's passed over, get it out of you by, you know, putting pen to paper and writing it. Just move it out. You know, energy is essentially supposed to come through us, and we're supposed to express it, and it's supposed to move out of us, and then it transmutes, and, you know, it can get positive and kind of travel on its merry way. But many of us grew up with those formative ideas of children should be seen and not heard. It's not appropriate to express your anger or your, you know, your feelings of injustice. It's, you know, and so many of us stuffed things down. All right. So these cards here are going to let you know ways to make this transition more seamless. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card right now with you guys. All right, so I'm going to get centered. Ask you guys to bear with me. All right. Okay, so take a couple deep breaths. I call upon Almighty God, Almighty Goddess. Call upon all of our highest level spirit guides and angels, guardian angels, higher selves. Please give us insight into what information do you have for us about the Ascension when it comes to those born under the sign of Sagittarius? Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm going to pull one card from the top of the deck. Again, please give us insight into what information do you have for us when it comes to the Ascension process for those born under the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Top of the deck. Please give us insight into what information do you have for us when it comes to those born under the sign of Sagittarius when it comes to the Ascension process. Top of the deck. All right, so you guys got Lemurian healing. All right, so let's read what that says. Lemurians were fifth dimensional, androgynous beings who loved and wanted to heal Earth. They drew the love of God through the cosmic heart into this planet. Lemurians gathered the divine qualities from our energy fields and that of other stars, adding this to pure source light in order to form healing crystals to help us through the transition to the Golden Age. The Lemurians then placed these healing crystals in the earth to light up the ley lines. Even now, when two or more gather with humility to focus, these crystals, their powerful healing takes place. So they have an affirmation on this card. It says, I send Lemurian healing to Earth. Okay. I also feel like crystals would be good for you guys. So if you have a crystal, wear it. I almost feel like that's another message there. I feel like that will help to make the transition that much more seamless. And I send Lemurian healing to Earth. It says, even now, when two or more gather with humility to focus on these crystals, powerful healing takes place. So I almost feel like, you know, it's just there. It's kind of, in addition to this, you know, connect with crystals. You know, you may already do that. And, you know, get centered, meditate, you know. I feel like you guys are in the process of, you know, some new beginnings, your new beginnings in work and, you know, kind of a reigniting in the love category. So there's a lot of new things. And so you're going to feel a little bit, you know, we call it stomach ache tears in my family. It means like, it's just too much. Like, you know, you feel like the rug is pulled out from underneath you. Even though good things are afoot, it's like, it doesn't feel like home. It feels weird. It's unfamiliar. So I feel like meditating with crystals is a secondary message here, and it's really going to help you with the ascension and you kind of letting go of old things, you know, feeling more secure in who you are and, you know, more easily raising up to that fifth dimension. Okay. All right, guys. So now we're going to lighten it up with a Halloween card. Okay. And again, this is just, you know, nice cheeky deck. We love it. Happy Halloween. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to get centered again and ask if there's any additional information that our divine helpers want to give us for those born under Sagittarius. Get centered again. Centered again. I call upon Almighty God, Almighty Goddess. I call upon all of our highest level spirit guides and angels, guardian angels, higher selves. Please give us insight into what additional message do you have for those born under the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Top of the deck. Again, please give us insight into what additional information do you have for those born under the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. Just pulling one card at the top of the deck. Okay. Great card. The Fool card. So the Fool card is the Fool card also in the Rider-Waite deck. This means that you're being divinely guided. It makes complete sense that we got the Star because that major arcana is very similar to this energy. It means that the universe is actually pulling you to new beginnings and fully trust, trust, trust. This card is trust that divine has your back. As I stated earlier with the readings, the wind is at your back. Your highest level spirit guides and angels are right there. They're actually pushing you towards the areas that you have written in your soul contract. This is part of what you wanted to do when you got down here. Don't question yourself. Don't cave to insecurities. Even though this is a weird time of new things, the new things are going to be amazing. And just trust the process because you're exactly where you should be. Okay, so yeah, it's an amazing card. It's one of the best cards of the tarot deck. So awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, Sages. So I hope that helped you guys. Again, if you want a personal reading, click that little link, goes to my website, pick your reading. If you'd like to become part of that tarot course, the online tarot certification course, same thing. Click the link below, send you right over to my website, and we can get started on learning the tarot. So anyway, happy haunting, and I look forward to speaking to you guys in November. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful remainder of October.